Look at the food web shown above. If a disease killed all the snakes, what would be the most likely result? A, the amount of grass would increase. B, the number of mice would increase. C, the number of hawks would increase. D, the decomposers would become extinct. Mango trees have special roots that allow them to survive in the somewhat salty water where rivers meet the ocean. These roots collect sediment, debris, and mud. They gradually help coastlines stretch further into the sea. Forests of mangrove trees also provide shelter for wildlife. The high winds of hurricanes and typhoons often destroy mangrove forests. The destruction of these forests most likely affects the ecosystem by A, reducing the beach erosion in sea turtle nesting areas. B, increasing the amount of fish laying eggs. C, increase the biodiversity in the area. Or D, forcing migratory birds to find other places to rest. The Guam rail is a flightless bird found in the island of Guam. It builds a shallow nest on the ground and lays eggs throughout the year. There are no native species of snakes on Guam, so Guam rail had no experience with snake predators until the brown tree snake was accidentally introduced sometime between 1944 and 1952. These snakes, which eat a wide variety of animal species, quickly established a large population on Guam. How was the Guam rail most likely affected by the introduction of the brown tree snake? A, the brown tree snake ate only species that lived in trees, so it had no effect on the Guam rail. B, the Guam rail quickly developed the ability to fly in order to escape the brown tree snake. C, the population of Guam rail declined and the species became nearly extinct. D, the Guam rail began build its nest in trees. A student drew a model below to represent part of the watershed and some human activities that affect the watershed. How do the industrial, agricultural, and residential activities of humans most likely affect the groundwater in the area? A, the activities prevent most of the water from evaporating into the atmosphere. B, pollutants from the activities percolate through the soil and enter the water table. C, the activities replace the groundwater used. Or D, all the above. The food webs above model relationships among the organisms in two ecosystems. Which ecosystem would be more likely to survive if a disease killed the grasses? A, the forest ecosystem, because the animals can eat other organisms. B, the grassland ecosystem, because several predators compete for food. C, the forest ecosystem, because it has 3 top predators. D, the grassland ecosystem, because it has many herbivores. The diagram above represents a marine food web. Which organisms compete for the sea otter as the food of source of food? A killer whale and tuna. B, a killer whale and a shark. C, tuna and shark. D, blue crab and tuna. The diagram above shows the desert food web, which would be the most direct cause of an increase in the cacti population. A, the population of rats decrease. B, the population of shrubs decreases. C, the population of insects increases. Or D, the population of coyotes increase. Surtsey is an island located south of Iceland. The island is formed by a volcanic eruption and first appeared in 1963. The table below contains descriptions of changes in the population and diversity of species on Surtsey. 1, the lime grass, sea rockets, otter plants, and other vascular plants appear. 2, the lava and the sand have few nutrients and are barren. 3, dwarf willow trees colonize the island. 4, mosses, lichens, and plants are adapted to dispersal by the sea or wind that grow and sand will appear. Which of these lists describes in the correct order the ecological succession on Circe? A, 1, 2, 4, 3. B, 3, 1, 2, 4. C, 4, 3, 1, 2. Or D, 2, 4, 1, 3. Which of the following observations would indicate that runoff from terrestrial environments is reaching the ocean? A, a lower level of carbon dioxide. B, decrease in toxic chemicals. C, increase in primary consumers. Or D, accelerated growth of algae. In the prairie region and the cross timbers, there are located the north central Texas, The prairie regions and the cross timbers are located in the north central Texas. The graph below shows information about eating habits of white-tailed deer in the grass regions. The cross timbers rancher is concerned about the competition between the ranch animals and the deer. Based on the graph, which ranch animal competes for the most for the food with white-tailed deer? A, cattle that eat grass and feed. B, goats that eat weeds and shrubs. C, turkeys that eat seeds and fruit. Or D, hogs that eat fruit, seed, and feed. Between 1905 and 1940, almost all of the chestnut trees in North America were wiped out by a fungus. What would happen if a large nut group of herbivores had relied only on the chestnut trees for their food? A, the population of the forest would have increased. B, only the herbivore populations would have decreased. C, all the herbivores would have to migrate to South America. Or D, many species of animals would have been affected. A scientist named Joseph Cornell studied 2 species of barnacles on the shore of the Scottish island. In the area between the average tide and the neap tide, he found that the population of species A was smaller than that of species B. He removed species B from one area and left both species A and B in similar areas. The graph below shows the results of his study. Based on this data, which hypothesis was Cornell most likely testing? A, the population of both species of barnacles increase more in warm water than in cool water. B, barnacles grow large when they are isolated from other species. C, 2 species of barnacles compete with each other for resources. Or D, 2 species of barnacles are closely related to each other. Some students collect leaf samples. The students use the identification key below to help identify the leaf sample. Based on the identification key, which tree type is the leaf sample from? A, ginkgo, B, honey locust, C, horse chestnut, or D, black maple. Lake Victoria in East Africa is the home of many species of fish called cichlids. In 1954, a predatory Nile perch was introduced to Lake Victoria. The Nile perch became the dominant fish species in the lake in the mid-1980s. The number of cichlids species in the lake decreased as the Nile perch population increased. The perch prey heavily on cichlid species and feed on algae and debris at the bottom of the lake. Algae in the lake increased and oxygen levels decreased. The surface area of the gills of some cichlid species has increased over the past 20 years. Which statement explains the increase in gill surface area seen in some of the Lake Victoria's cichlids? A, increased gill surface area has allowed the cichlids to change their diet and avoid competing with Nile perch. B, increased gill surface has allowed the cichlids to be camouflaged and avoid being eaten by Nile perch. C, increased gill surface area allows the cichlids to leave Lake Victoria and establish populations in nearby bodies of water. D, increased gill surface area has allowed the cichlids to better absorb the limited oxygen in the water. Our dependence on the ocean can be harmful and damaging to ocean systems. All of the following statements are examples of how humans have a negative impact on the oceans, except A, an endangered sea turtle eating floating trash from ships, B, dragging heavy anchors across the ocean floor, destroying areas of reefs, C, beaches being littered and trashed, washed up in the tides, or D, preserving and protecting ecosystems in certain areas. The energy pyramid below shows the amount of usable energy available at each level. About 90% of the available energy is lost from level to level. How is most of the energy lost? A, heat, B, light, C, water, D, oxygen. Lemons are small mammals that experience a population explosion about once every 4 years. Snowy owls eat lemons. Which of these statements is supported by the data in this graph? A, the snowy owl population increases because of an increase in lemons. B, the snowy owl population always decreases as the lemon population increases. C, there is no relationship between snowy owl and lemon populations. Or D, the habitat of the lemons is continuously decreasing in size. Which of the following investigation studies how the organism in an aquatic ecosystem depends on an abiotic factor? A, a study of fish eating algae. B, a study of fish swimming in water. C, a study of fish mating another fish. D, a study of fish seeking shelter behind a plant. After researching the diets of several birds inhabiting a nearby pond, a student goes on a field investigation to observe the feeding habits of birds. The student records information from research and observations in the table. The student observes the great blue heron catching fish near the edge of the pond. Based on the information the student collected, which bird will compete with the blue heron for the same hunting spot and similar prey? A, the mallard, because it hunts for fish while wading near the edge of the pond. B, the peely-billed grebe, because it dives in open water to get crayfish from the bottom of the pond. C, the great egret, because it hunts in the water near the edge of the pond for fish and other prey. Or D, none of these. A group of scientists are studying the population of deer in a forest. They notice a steep decline in the population between May and June. Which question would most help scientists determine why the population of deer might have declined? A, what the ratio of male to female? B, what other types of animals live in the forest? C, what environmental factors change in between the 2 months? Or D, how many deer were in the forest in January? Once you have answered all questions, make sure you click on the Finish Attempt and make sure that you go to the Submit All and Finish.